guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming some of my favorite high-end beauty products from last year, 2015. I did go ahead and film a favorite drugstore beauty products from 2015. So if you haven't seen that video, I will be linking it down below for you guys in case you love makeup that isn't super expensive, which your girl right here definitely loves her drugstore makeup. But I also did want to go ahead and show you guys some of my higher end makeup. So let's just get started. So I have this little bag right over here that says B is for beauty, and I have all of my goodies in here. So I'm going to show you what I have in here first, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you the bigger stuff that I have right here, like some of the packets. Okay, so the first product that I wanted to go ahead and show you guys is a highlight, and it is Opal from Becca. It looks like this. I absolutely love this highlight, hands down one of my favorite highlights. And I actually did purchase So Hollywood from Anastasia around the same time that I purchased this one, and that's a beautiful highlight. I honestly do love that highlight as well, but something about this one is so addicting. I can't stop wearing it, and every time that I wear this highlight, I seriously catch myself looking at myself in the mirror, like just looking at my glow, because it is just so perfect. So if you haven't swatched this when you go to Sephora, just go ahead, swatch it, and you will understand why I am so in love with this highlight. It is just perfect, beautiful. It is on the expensive side. At least for me, I feel like it was kind of expensive. I want to say it was like 35 bucks. So it is a little expensive, but I feel like it's one of those products that's going to last me a very long time. Okay, so the next product that I wanted to show you guys is a foundation, and I've been using this foundation for a very long time. It's the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation. This one is in the shade M56. It's the one that goes perfectly with my skin tone right now. This foundation is full coverage. I do want to go ahead and try another full coverage foundation. I'm a full coverage girl. I love to wear full coverage foundations. I feel like if I'm going to put makeup on my face, I want it to cover everything. So I'm definitely pro for full coverage foundations. So like I was saying, I've been using this one for a very long time, but I feel like I do want to go out and explore other full coverage foundations. But just because I've been using this one for so long, it just works so well with my skin. Like I said, it's full coverage. It is one of those heavy duty, like very thick foundations. So if you watch my videos, you probably already know that I love to mix this one with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I think that's what it's called, the L'Oreal Lumi foundation, and it makes like the perfect combo. It makes my face look super full coverage, but it also kind of gives it a little bit of a dewy look. But this foundation is really good if you're someone that wants a foundation that's really going to cover everything. I mean everything, then definitely give this foundation a try. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a setting spray, and this one is from Urban Decay. It's their all-nighter makeup setting spray. You guys probably never ever see me use this in my videos because I love it so much. Tell me if this ever happens to you guys, when you love a product so much that you're scared of using it because you don't want to finish it up. That's exactly what happens to me with this product. I love it so much that every time I use it, I'm like, oh, but I don't want to finish it. I'm like scared of finishing this product. So you guys probably never ever see me use it in my videos, but this is what I go to every time that I want my makeup to stay on all day or all night. This, I don't know how it does it, but it definitely makes sure that my makeup is going to stay on all day. And I also like it because if my face is looking too powdery and I spray this on, it takes all that away. So this is definitely a really good product to invest in. I definitely love that setting spray. The next product that I wanted to show you guys are two blushes, and that's actually super good coming from me because I'm hands down a blush girl. I love blushes, but I tried to do really good for this video, so I went ahead and only picked two blushes. So the first one is Orgasm from Nars, and it looks like this. I'm pretty sure you've probably already heard of this blush because it's super popular, but it is for a good reason because it is a beautiful blush. It's kind of like a rosy pink blush with a little bit of gold in it. It is just perfection. And also every time I use this blush, I feel like it kind of gives my cheeks a little bit of a glow already. I'm sorry if you guys can hear a dog barking. It sounds like a war out there. I don't know what's going on. But every time I wear this blush, I feel like it kind of gives my cheeks a little bit of a highlight, and it just looks so girly. So I really love this blush. The next blush that I wanted to show you is from M.A.C, and this one is called Fleur Power. It looks like this. This is a very beautiful blush. It's kind of just very basic and simple. I know basic sounds horrible, but it is kind of just a basic, simple blush. It's an all matte blush, and it also has that pinky rosy like undertone to it, but I love it because it's one of those blushes that just goes well with every single makeup look. So if you're someone that doesn't really know how to match your blushes with whatever type of makeup you're wearing, definitely pick up this blush because it's one of those that just goes really well with every single makeup that you're wearing, and it's also a perfect like everyday blush. So I really do like this one from M.A.C, and again, it's called Fleur Power. For concealer, I wanted to go ahead and mention the M.A.C Pro Longwear Concealer. This one is in the shade NC25. I've been using this concealer for years. It is amazing. I'm pretty sure you've probably already heard about it because a lot of people have talked about it because it is a really good concealer. If you're someone that likes to wear full coverage concealers, definitely go ahead and give this concealer a try. I really think you'll like it. The only thing that I have to say about it is that because it is a full coverage concealer, it's kind of on the heavy side. So I do have to go ahead and set this concealer like right after I apply it, because if not, I do start noticing that it kind of starts cracking or creasing on me. But if I do set it right away, I have no problems. It definitely sets my concealer and stays in place all day long. But I really do like it, and the shade that I pick it in, I think I said it was NC25. I absolutely love that shade because it conceals and it also highlights, so it's perfect for that under eye concealing and highlighting that everyone loves to do. So this is definitely my favorite high-end concealer. I actually don't have a lipstick to show you guys that I completely fell in love with last year, but I do have a lip gloss that I wanted to show you guys, and it is from Bobbi Brown. It's one of their rich colored glosses, and this one is 221. This color is just beautiful. I do have a couple of these lip glosses in different shades, but just this one right over here is my favorite color. But I absolutely love this gloss because it is perfection. It's just pigmented enough. You know how you obviously want a lip gloss that is going to show like the true color that you see on the tube, but you don't want something that's over the top pigmented. This is this lip gloss. You're still going to get that color pigmentation. It's going to be peeking through, but it's not going to be like over the top pigmented. And I also love the fact that it's not super sticky. If you use matte lip glosses, you know what I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong, I still love my M.A.C lip glosses. They can literally be glue on my lips and I will probably still wear them, but the fact that this one isn't like over the top sticky just makes me love it even more. Okay, now on to the palettes that I wanted to show you guys. The first one that I wanted to show you is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. It looks like that, and then these are all of the eyeshadows. I mean, can we just talk about these eyeshadows? They are perfection. I love the fact that they give you cool tone, warm tone matte shades, and they also give you cool tone and warm tone shimmery shades. I do have to say, if this palette had a matte black eyeshadow, they would have killed it. It would have been the perfect eye palette. It's still a really good traveling palette, but I'm not going to say it's the best traveling palette because I do have one from Lorac that it is hands down my favorite traveling palette. But this one is still really good to take with you when you're traveling because it has light eyeshadows, dark eyeshadows, and it still has those matte eyeshadows that you need for like your crease area or your brow bone. So it still is a really good palette that can take you from daytime to nighttime. So I do really love this palette. And hello, can we just talk about this packaging? It is beautiful. So I am completely obsessed with this palette, and I'm so happy that I purchased it last year. It is definitely an amazing palette. The next one that I wanted to show you guys is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. It looks like this. The packaging is amazing as well. But I mean, let's be real, the inside is the important part. And look at all of these eyeshadows. They are all matte eyeshadows. So if you buy this palette, you probably will never have to buy a matte eyeshadow in your life again, because this has every single matte eyeshadow that you are possibly going to need. But I mean, we're girls, most likely we're still going to go ahead and buy more matte eyeshadows. But if you're someone that pretty much just needs your basic everyday makeup, you can purchase this eyeshadow palette and you will be set. Maybe purchase 2 or 3 shimmery eyeshadows on the side, but if you have this matte palette, you are set. It is perfect. The colors are also super pigmented. I feel like Kat Von D last year just killed it. She killed it with all of the makeup that she came out with, so I'm super happy I purchased this. And I also do want to go ahead and purchase her contour palette. I've been dying to try it out. I've heard the yellow shade is amazing, so I will probably be purchasing that palette this year. But I love this eyeshadow palette that I purchased last year. To contour my face, I've been loving the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and this is what the inside looks like. I absolutely love the colors in this palette. The medium contour shade, I love to use it to bronze up my face, and then I love to use the deep contour shade to actually contour my face. I don't really find myself using the light contour too often. I've probably used it, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. I don't know, I just don't really love this shade too much. I feel like it's a little too light. And then the yellow highlight shade, I really love to use that to set my under eye concealer. And then again, these 2 shades right over here, I don't really find myself using them too much. I don't really like this one. And then the shimmer highlight, it's a very subtle highlight. And if you know me, you know I'm all about that glow. If I'm going to use a highlight, it better give me a glow, and I feel like this one just doesn't really give me that glow that I'm looking for. But other than that, I love this palette. I've used it so much and I feel like I don't even see a dent on it, and I've used it so much. If you watch my videos, you know that I use this palette in almost every single video to bronze up my face and to contour. The next palette that I wanted to show you guys is actually not a high-end palette. I could have probably included this palette in my favorite drugstore beauty products of 2015. I don't really know why I didn't, but since it's technically not a drugstore palette, I'm just gonna go ahead and include it in this video. And it is the Morphe 350 or Morphe 350 palette. I don't know, but you guys know exactly which one I'm talking about. And the inside looks like this. I mean, just look at all of those eyeshadows. They are perfect. They have very dark brown eyeshadows all the way up to your very light white bone shade. They also have beautiful like burnt orange eyeshadows. I'm so sad this one right over here broke. It is a beautiful shade, so I'm so sad it broke, but it actually fell from very high, so the fact that not all of them broke and just this one right over here broke is actually a very good sign. So I really love this palette. Again, it is from Morphe. It's the 350 palette. I want to say I only paid like $25. The only bad thing is that they've been going out of stock so many times. So if you can get your hands on them, definitely try to get your hands on them. But I mean, this palette is just perfection. It is beautiful. So that is everything that I wanted to show you guys for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below so that you can stay updated with all of my videos. And I will be seeing you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye!